Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Black. Here we go. Black 50, green. Hut, hut.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
First and 10.
Out of the gun, Young. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Drill green.
First and 10 at the 19-yard
Here we
line.
set.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Ready, break.
That's another Panthers
Smash,
first
break.
down. First
Ready,
and goal
ready.
at the 6-yard line.
Red, 38. Green jack. Right now, boys. Ready, ready.
Here's Young again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22, set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Free.
A gain of 11 on the play.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4. It's 2nd and 6.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Downfield, that finds Shaheed. Gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Milrow from the gun. to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70, hot.
2nd and 10, no row to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
No row throwing on 3rd down. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Running back sent in motion. From the gun, Milrow. Dropped underneath. Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Play action now. Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Young working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now an inside give to Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd down from the gun. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here, ready?
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he can't make a hookup on the deep ball. That's incomplete. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Witherspoon on the coverage.
Black Ultra. Let's go. Ready.
To the air, he head again. Young. Taking a shot for the end zone. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kobe Bryant has it. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, break.
It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yards to
60
go.
Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Here's Milroe to throw. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st down.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Escapes out to the left. He's looking back, right side. That's complete inside the 35. Give him 37 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's another Seahawks 1st down.
Bronco switch.
Here's Walker running right. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but showing a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
Another Seahawks 1st
Check,
down.
man. Check, man. Here we go.
It's a gain of 20. And the
On the
Seahawks
draw, it's Walker.
1st down.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Panthers 7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Connecting on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. Gain 15 there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Again, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Red, yellow. Steel, black. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Black shot. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Shotgun now for Milroe. And this is lofted deep down the middle. So we're down inside of 2 minutes remaining now in our 1st half. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Throwing now, Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Jackson Smith is It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep. You diabetic. They mouth you full of the seat. Let these cowards tell it. Walking no limits with the etiquette and the yelling.
Okay, ready.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now.
Milroe from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready.
Milroe with it on 1st. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st and 10 at the
They'll go play action. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Got it. Ready.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get it. 60 by 6.
From the gun, Milroe. He's got it over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down throw here from Milrow. That one's caught along the left sideline. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
From the red zone now. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Milrow throwing on third down. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Panthers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Got it.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
To kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! Panthers pick this one up. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Let's go, 19 shot.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. That's dropped underneath. Walker. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
To throw, here's Milrow. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He finds Smith and Jigba right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Myers' kick is good, and that makes this a 3-score game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, Steel, black. 52 blue. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it deep downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Seahawks have it as he records the first interception of his young career. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the ground with Walker. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Off the play fake, Milrow. Taking a chance at the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Smack. Here we go.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. He's trying to go deep again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Out of the gun, Young. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So second down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That is Cox. Hits McMillan again. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the third. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. And that hyper-focus and extra motivation led them to sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Pistol now for Milrow. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Green Jack. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming up.
Set. Punt.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And he just get the play off. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Mega. Right. Let's go now. 45. White. Set.
Rush coming for Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. It's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Young on 1st and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception. Yep.
Up to the races, middle of the field. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
King on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here, Fury, yellow. 33, yellow. Rail, yellow. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He has this down to the 34. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
60 red, set.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Hits him on the out route. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Looking quickly here.
22 needle.
That's a gain of 8.
Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, to really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
52 blue. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it an 18-point game. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Walker on second. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Third down, they need 7.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Milrow throwing on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up for the 20 after the touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Down. Hut, hut. Block 40. Back.
Now Young. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the
First down. Young. Flush out now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's Young. Finds a seam down the middle. The 30. Spins out of one stop. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. Well, we've been keeping close track as he approached, and apparently the whole stadium was keeping track of this one as well, because what a celebration out there now as he sets a new single-game record for receiving yards.
I wish everybody could see the booth right now, because your stat man, he's been handing you that stat as we've gotten closer and closer and closer. We erupted like everybody in the building. We watched history today.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready, you. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game.
Panthers 27.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And it goes out of bounds, so that's going to snuff out the spark they were trying to build on here in the 4th. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Milrow from the gun. That's dropped underneath. Walker. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on. Tyler.
Now go with Walker on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long. Walker now from the gun. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Shot. 17.
Here's Young to throw. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. He was looking Xavier Leggette's way there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
On the ready.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 52, blue. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. That is caught. Hits McMillan again. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Looking to throw, Young. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him in this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
They're going to pass it here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, well, let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
He gets the Seahawks 1st down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Shotgun now from Milrow. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played the